What is up? We are live. It is all happening right now. Thank you for being here, everyone. Very excited. Big show. A lot to do. Lots to talk about. And lots of fun to be had. It is 11:03 right now on the West Coast in the home office of the Your Pal Hal show right here in Los Angeles, California. My name is Hal Rudnick, and I will be with you for the next 2 hours. If you're just waking up, well, hope you enjoyed sleeping in, and welcome to the party, pal. This'll get your day started. There you go. There you go. The rooster has crowed. Shake out the cobwebs, rub the sleepies from your eyes, and you're probably awake. You're probably wide awake, and or maybe your device is on and this is playing while you are sleeping. So maybe my voice is coming into your dreams right now. Whatever you're doing, whether you're half awake or whether you're working from home, what are you doing? Laundry? Are you just sitting around? Are you staring out the window with drool coming out of your mouth? Whatever. Thank you for hanging out right here with me, your pal Hal. And let's see, we already got some folks hanging out with us. We got London, we got Caramus, Tender Lobster, I love that. 4 in Minnesota, hello. Bright Husky, what's going on? Bright Husky, you're in New Jersey. I'm from Jersey. What part of Jersey are you from? Where in Jersey are you at? I'm from North Jersey originally. Right now I'm in Los Angeles, my home away from home. Brawny Pigeon joined the stream. I love these names. I love these names. Lynn in California. What up, Lynn? Valuable Baboon. Valuable Baboon. That's fun to say. In New York, another East Coaster. Listen, I may be in Los Angeles, but it's my home away from home because I am a Jersey boy at heart. Please, if you're here, I would love for you to tell me what you're up to and let us know. What are you snacking on? What are you snacking on? I was just snacking on a nut medley of almonds and cashews. What are you snacking on? Or are you sipping on anything? I got a coffee here. I got a water. I'm a multiple beverage kind of guy. Talk to me. And you can talk to us a couple of different ways. You can use your smart device. If you're listening to us with your at-home smart device, get your smart device's attention. Use the magic word, say, and then you can drop in anything after that. So, smart device, say, I'm eating some potato chips and sour cream and onion dip. Smart device, say, I'm eating a meat lover's pizza. Or smart device say, I'm eating a cheesy bowl of French onion soup. Or you can chat with us over YouTube. Or you can hit us up on backchannel.tv. And you can also leave a review of the Your Pal Hal show. And you can say, this guy Hal, he's the best. I love all his snack talk. Or this guy Hal talks too much about snacks. Or this guy Hal is just the right amount of snack talk. So thank you for being here. And I'll tell you one thing that is 100% true. The show is better with your participation. Absolutely. And our friend Grass Puddle is in the house. What is up, Grass Puddle? Grass Puddle's here for the hijinks. Appreciate that. There's going to be hijinks. There's going to be shenanigans. There's going to be goofs, gags, and nonsense. Also, there's going to be pop culture talk. We're going to have a special appearance by the Batman. Yeah, that's right. Batman is going to join us here in just a little bit. And also, we're going to have plenty of some news, some current events. Simon is in the house. What is up? Morning Grass. Oh, so Simon, are you what's up? What's up? Are you Simon? Are you burning a little bit of the good stuff? Grass Puddle, you know this. I need a shave. I do. I am a little bit scruffy this morning. And appreciate you being here. The cowboy from Real World season 2. I remember that guy. That was like Real World Venice Beach, and yeah. Uh, oh, morning. Sometimes I am so slow on the uptake. It's unbelievable. Godly Beaver, what is happening? Bright Husky, and I appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, let me know what you're snacking on. Let me know what you're up to today as we are going through the fun. Uh, Simon says, I think it was New York, and it was John the Cowboy. Well, there was a cowboy in Real World Venice Beach, and there was also a comedian, and then there was, there was a guy that got kicked out of the house, but there was there's a guy who was, I think he was a virgin and he was a cowboy, and like I saw a catch up with them. There was definitely a cowboy in the Venice Beach season. I watched it when it was airing. So John the Irish guy, Dominic, who got kicked off for pulling that girl's blanket. Oh, well, there was an Irish guy in the New York Real World with Eric. Eric was the breakout star who then hosted like the MTV dance party show. Anyway, I could reminisce about different Real World seasons all day, but we've got a show to get to here, and we wouldn't be able to do this without having our trusty producer, producer Travis. Where the heck are you? How the heck are you? What the heck are you up to?
I'm here. I'm good. I'm at work. We're doing the show.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So Travis, it's been 22 hours since I talked to you. What have you been up to?
I have continued my week of a lot of stuff going on. That's what I'm titling it. It's a working title. I went to another show last night. It was a ticket I bought, I think, at the beginning of 2021, and the tour was rescheduled twice.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
I finally got to
What
cash
band?
in on a band called Me Without You, which was a celebration of a record that was formative for me. It came out in 2006, and it was going to be their 15-year. It turned out to be their 16-year anniversary tour for this record, and maybe their last tour ever. Yeah. So it was a big
Very
old
good.
nostalgia fest. There was just scores of retired emo kids there and their various
Gotcha.
stages of 30hood.
Time out. It is
Yeah.
11:11. Grass Puddle, when you posted that, I had 11:10 on my clock. So, you know what? Boom. Wherever you're at, make a wish. It's 11:11. Okay. I made a wish. And remember, if you do make a wish, whether you're wishing on a shooting star, wishing on a birthday cake, birthday candles, wishing on a wishing well, or wishing on 11:11, international wish rules state, do not tell anyone that wish, or it won't come true. Travis, what did you wish for?
Can't tell you that.
There you go. Nicely done, Travis.
Thank you.
Travis.
Yes.
Oh, here, let me ask you again. Travis,
Yes.
What was your wish?
Can't tell you.
Ah, that's nicely done.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that.
All right. Hope all of your wishes come true. My mommy is in the house. Love you, Mom. And Andy McLean, you know what? Yeah, I guess that if it is 1:11 in Texas, well, I hope it maybe either tonight at 11:11 or this morning. You know what? Try to get them both in. Cover your bases. And tomorrow morning. Grass Puddle says, if I wish for a bad show and tell everyone, does that mean the show has to be good?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Thank you, Grass Puddle. You just rigged the game for us. So we are going to have, ooh, what a ride this is going to be. 2 hours of glory. 2 hours of glory. Um, so, Travis, did you get faded at this show last night?
By faded, you mean tired? Because I had been up for a while. Yes. No, I was.
Gotcha.
The only thing I was faded on was a full yerba mate that I needed to survive.
Gotcha. Oh, see, you know, I wouldn't say I like to just really throw them back when I go to a concert
I don't. Hey,
because I don't. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I need to grow out of that.
no, no, no.
But
I'm a weirdo when it comes to shows. I approach shows in a way that is a little less.
you're a music teacher.
Yeah, I'm a music teacher. I'm a retired band guy, and my station at a show is I post up right by the soundboard because that's where it sounds the best, and I just watch as if, I would imagine that like if you're like a basketball player, you're watching like a professional game-ish a little bit more. There's a certain sense of like taking in not the subtleties that makes it sound too romantic. I don't know. Maybe I watch it like a dog show. I don't know.
Do you watch it like me, a writing and performance teacher watches a sketch comedy show or a
Thank you. I was
yeah.
too tired to pull the appropriate metaphor. That's exactly right. If you go to see a sketch show, you're enjoying it, but maybe for different reasons than people would traditionally go to a sketch show. The same reasons, but then
Oh
some
yeah,
more.
I haven't laughed out loud in 30 years.
You want to never laugh again? Get into comedy.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. It was a good time. What was really interesting was seeing all these, Warped Tour retirees and their kids. There was like a solid handful of children, toddlers, and even in some cases babies in protective headgear.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I, I'm not going to take a baby to a concert.
Right?
Where was this? What venue?
The Regent Theater in downtown Los
Okay.
Angeles.
Yeah, I'm not taking like if and when we pop out a kid over here,
Yeah.
not taking that kid to a concert unless it's like, the Wiggles.
This was not the Wiggles.
Unless it's like one of those daytime like Wiggles concerts.
Yeah. Yeah. One of those you're in at noon, you're out at 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Andy McLean highly recommends the Steve-O Bucket List Tour if you're a Jackass fan. Super funny show.
Ah.
Nice,
Oh,
nice. I haven't seen Jackass Forever yet, but it just dropped on Paramount Plus, so I will
Oh, that's thrilling.
be, yeah, so I will be watching Jackass, and we're going to talk about it on Binge Boys coming up when we record, because Jackass Forever, Binge Boys, my weekly podcast that I do with my good pal Lon Harris, who is the smartest guy in streaming. He's got it all on his fingertips, and he and I every week we talk about streaming news, like what deals have been struck between Time Warner and Amazon and Apple and Netflix and Warner Brothers and HBO Max and etc. And we talk about all that stuff, shows, what shows, who's been signed on to what show, what's coming up, and then we do reviews. We do several reviews every week on Binge Boys. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts, and
I
brought to you by Starburns Audio, produced by our very own producer Travis.
Thank you very much. I have to shout out something that I didn't recognize was going to be such a gift from that show to me as the editor is I didn't know I was going to learn so much about like streaming rights, which is actually to me pretty interesting. Where all these libraries go, all the conversations and deals behind the content. It feels like NBA contract talk, and I like that.
It is interesting. I'm learning it. Like Lon brings all that information. He writes a streaming newsletter every week. So pretty cool. Ingrid is in the house. Ingrid, hello. Thanks for being here, Ingrid. I want to shout out Wacky Kangaroo, Vinay, what is up? Kelvin, Mary. By the way, if anyone is hanging out with us, I ask you this, please tell us, What are you snacking on? What is the last thing that you ate? What is the last thing that you ate? Let us know. We want to know. What was that noise, Travis?
That, I believe, was a street sweeper. It is
Oh,
Thursday, which means this side of the house gets street sweeping, which is
very
why I parked
nice.
on the lawn last night.
Oh, parked on the lawn, just like so it's like a trailer park type situation.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of Trailer Park Boys at the house the past couple weeks, so it's starting to soak in.
Right on, right on. So did you tear up the grass? Was this when you like you just got home from the show and you just did a burnout on the lawn?
Not quite, but it was. I did another hillbilly move, which was totally scraped on the curb getting onto the lawn.
Aha, aha.
Yeah,
Well, that's Scion. It's low,
it's
right?
very low. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, it is. Well, how long you been driving that thing?
Well, I've been driving it about 2 years now, but I guess I've been driving it on only flat surfaces. So fool am I.
Gotcha.
Because prior to that, I had a Rav4, which is similar in size but much higher, and I was a little more adventurous with that. Because also, we haven't been driving in general.
Oh,
So
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. We have a driveway that ramps up,
Ugh.
and unless you're driving an SUV, you will bottom out. You
Oh
will
no.
bottom out.
So
Uh,
are your tips and tails all scribbity scraped?
you talking about me or the car? Hey-o!
Hey!
Come on! Oh!
We love to
uh,
laugh.
The my car, I park on the street. I park on the street, but now I just got new car. I'm getting rid of the old car, and so
Ooh, what'd you
it
get?
fits in the driveway. Volvo.
Oh, I haven't heard someone get a Volvo in a minute. That's great. If you don't
Yeah,
mind, what's the model?
safe family car. Safe family car.
Family car.
CR60.
Their crossovers are so cool. I almost got an S60 it was a dream car for a while. My mom had an old wagon back in the
Yeah,
day.
we're yeah, just trying to be a responsible family car,
Yeah.
and it was yeah, there was some debate. It was a little bit bigger than I'm used to and than I like, but you know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm
Right
enjoying
on.
it.
Right on.
Enjoying it well enough. And we got some snack reports here. Very excited to report that Rob Schaefer, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. By the way, if you find yourself in Omaha, Nebraska, and you are on the wrong side of the law. Let's say you get pulled over. Let's say you get caught in the act. Let's say you're vandalizing something. Let's say you commit some sort of crime and you are in need of legal representation. Your first and only phone call should be to a man who is an executive chef, an Iron Chef, and a master chef, a Renaissance man, and a legal scholar. You need to enlist the services of Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. Rob Schaefer, our friend, is telling us that he just had, he's eating some fried chicken livers and mac and cheese for lunch. That sounds good, but I am a little, I'm not, I love fried chicken. Don't get me wrong. Like deep fry something, I'm all up in that. I don't know if I've ever had fried chicken livers though, so I'm a little. I am going to tread lightly on the
My
fried
dad
chicken liver.
swears by him.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta. Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
something that I feel is very common amongst farm families and chefs.
Right on.
Yeah.
Very nice, Rob Schaefer. And our pal Simon, not Montel Williams, at 10 a.m. he had a burrito. No shame in your game. He said he's not proud of that. Well, was it a frozen burrito? What kind of burrito was it? Listen, does the trick. Who cares? If it was a breakfast burrito, be proud. You know what? Flip it, Simon. Be proud. Have a little burrito pride. Be proud of it. My guy Andy McLean says, speaking of snacks, Pop Tarts is releasing a Snickerdoodle Pop Tart. Looks good. Ooh boy. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Simon says I threw it on a skillet and crispened the tortilla. Wait, so was it a frozen burrito that you cooked on a skillet, or like did you make this? Did you like roll it up yourself? Because I like that you threw it on the skillet and crispened Glovered it. Crispin Glover, the son of Danny Glover. Just kidding. I don't know if they're related. Wacky Kangaroo's in the house. What up? Boing, boing, Wacky Kangaroo. Folks, I could talk snacks and food all day. Oh, Simon, that wonderful. Good for you. You should be proud of that. I had a bowl of cereal and some nuts, like a damn squirrel over here. And I'm listen. I hope my hangry. I hope I can stave off my hangry for the rest of the show. Without further ado, let's dive into the Twitter sphere. Let's launch ourselves headlong into the Twitterverse and see what's going on the Twitter website. And let's start with Ukraine. A little Ukraine report here. There's bad doings over there, and I stand with the good folks of Ukraine, and they are a sovereign nation under attack, as we know. Let's see what is happening in that situation. So here are the bullet points. Russia continues attacks on key Ukrainian cities. What you need to know. Marking a month of war. Wow. Ukrainian President Zelensky calls for global solidarity and effective unrestricted aid from NATO. Russian troops appear to be setting up defensive positions 15 to 20 kilometers, 9 to 12 miles outside of the capital of Kyiv, Al Jazeera reports. In a meeting on Thursday, NATO leaders, including United States President Joe Biden and the UK's Boris Johnson, agreed to boost military presence in Eastern Europe, including new battle groups in Slovakia, Romania, Bulgaria, and Hungary. Biden pledged to continue to support Ukraine with supplies and armaments as the Russian invasion enters its second month. Content warning, the timeline. Oh, okay. Sensitive images from the war. And then also, additionally, the U.S. has agreed to take in up to 100,000 Ukrainian refugees fleeing the war. 100,000 Ukrainian refugees fleeing the war. And that's... I stand behind that. I'm for that. I'm absolutely. There's some interesting burrito talk happening in the chat right here. Listen, it's a delicate balance talking about the horrors of war and then the joys of burrito talk. That's that's what your Pal Hal, that's what this show's all about. Being able to flip on a dime. What I say seamlessly. What other people call very, very haphazardly. One man's seamless transition is another person's haphazard changing of subject. So it was odd. It was a crisp, odd burrito, and it went back in time and made out with its... Okay, so it's a Back to the Future Crispin Glover burrito. And let's sell the rights to Netflix, says Grass Puddle. Could be a good TV show. Simon, you trying to get on this, Grass? Grass Puddle said he can help out with the details. Hal can play the burrito. Listen. Dream roll. Dream roll. I count me, consider me attached to the project. Okay? I would gladly play the burrito. We're taking this all the way to HBO Max. Travis has to play the time machine. Sure. I think we could do that. Anyone check out the deleted scene of Joker? Andy McClain. That's coming up. Coming up. Andy McClain. That's coming right up. Simon says it's a verbal contract. Okay. This is this is recorded for posterity on YouTube. So I am in to play this burrito. Travis, are there any details on the refugee situation? Any specifics? Oh, by the way, shout out to Eric in Illinois. Stacy, hanging out with Tracy today. Stacy, always awesome to have you here. Travis, fill us in.
It says here, while most Ukrainians want to stay in Europe, the U.S. government expects to use its refugee admissions program as well as the parole system and immigrant and non-immigrant visas to bring in Ukrainians, noting Ukrainian Americans are eager to welcome family members into the country. Vulnerable people, including LGBTQI+ people, people with medical needs, and journalists and dissidents will also be prioritized. The second official reporters that Biden plans to announce $1 billion in new funding for humanitarian aid for Ukrainians and refugees in neighboring countries.
Very good. Very good.
That's
Thank you,
it.
Travis.
You're welcome.
Travis, I thank ye.
I welcome ye.
Papa
welcome.
Wild's in the house.
Yo,
my boy Papa Wild's, one of my nearest and dearest. Always a pleasure to have you here. Let's see what else is trending. The Hatch Act. The Hatch Act was trending. So Biden gave a little ultimatum to Herschel Walker and Dr. Oz. I mean, it's so funny. The snake oil noted doctor and snake oil salesman Dr. Oz were both put on like the presidential fitness council or something by Trump, and now they're candidates in partisan elections. And the Hatch Act says you may not be candidates in partisan elections while conducting official government business. So Biden's like, beat it. And both of these guys are just goofs, just a couple of goofs. Herschel Walker, great football player, like amazing athlete, but just absolutely a goof. And Dr. Oz, a double goof, because Dr. Oz providing medical information that was detrimental to his TV audience. Matasaro, what is going on? What is going on, my friend? With Matasaro coming in with a great comment. Dr. Oz is a bigger con man than his namesake. Yeah, you know how the Wizard of Oz was like, don't look behind the curtain, don't look behind the curtain, ignore the man behind the curtain. Dr. Oz is a bigger con man than that. Absolutely. Like, just, he's literally a medical doctor who gave out for-profit advice on his show. No verbal from Travis. Travis, did you pop in and was your are you having a technical difficulty?
No, I don't think so. I've been off. I was getting a head start on the next trending topic. But
sure.
If I were to give my official take on this, I would support clown shoes. I'm right there with you. Clown time.
Yeah, clown time. So adios, Herschel. Listen, Herschel Walker. if I needed to, if I was on the 1 yard line, needed to get in the end zone, put the biscuit in the basket right there. Boom, uh, 6 points. But yeah, just some of the crap he's spewing on the campaign trail, and like these guys, yeah, uh, not trustworthy. So glad they are being sent, given their walking papers there, and also trending. Oh, this was pretty funny. So uh, Joe Rogan Joe Rogan was on stage with Tony Hinchcliffe and the Kill Tony show, I guess down in Austin, I think, uh, and rapper and rapper hip hopper Freddie Gibbs stopped by the show, and uh, Freddie Gibbs really kind of gave it to Joe Rogan. So at the show, anyone can like people stop by and they do like a minute of their stand up, and then they get judged or roasted by Tony Hinchcliffe and his merry band of goofs. Tony Hinchcliffe, who got in a bit of hot water. It's a controversial show. Listen, they don't kowtow to PC culture, and you know, it's different strokes for different folks. I think a couple of times it might go too far, but that's my taste. I think I've know some folks from the show, and I had them back on my show Movie Fights that I hosted back on Screen Junkies. Funny guys, for sure, and very popular show, very popular podcast. And so Freddie Gibbs came on, and just Joe Rogan was on the panel, and Freddie Gibbs just started. Freddie Gibbs is black; he's a person of color, and he just started roasting Joe Rogan about using the N-word, and it was delightful. It was funny. It wasn't mean-spirited, but it was. You could tell Joe Rogan was just like, oh, okay, I am sorry for it. I apologize. Like Joe Rogan was butting in, like, that was years ago. Again, years ago. Sorry. And Freddie Gibbs was like years ago, more like days ago, and like they were just it was really great because like it was funny and it was in a good spirit, but he was letting Joe Rogan have it because yeah, Joe Rogan went a little too long with just spewing nonsense in an unchecked kind of way. The footage is out there. The footage is out there, and I don't know. Like, and he brought up like Dave Chappelle, and he's like, just because you know Dave Chappelle doesn't mean you have a license to say the N word. And it was it's some good stuff. Also bringing up Joe that Joe Rogan had made some really tasteless jokes years ago about people of color as well. So very very it's a very funny piece of footage, nicely done. We got some folks in the comments. Simon saying, has anybody seen Joe Rogan? Oh, Joe Rogan's nipples. Yes, I saw that footage of Joe Rogan lowering himself into that ice bath for muscle recovery. It's I can never I can never unsee. I can never unsee what I saw. And Simon, a fan of Freddie Gibbs. And Simon says what he thinks is funny is how badly certain people want to say that word. It's I absolutely I hear you on that. Or just think they're entitled to say it if they can say it in like this. I'm just talking about it in a clinical way. I'm not using it in a disparaging way. I don't know. Rob Schaefer chiming in with a point of view on the previous story. Is being on the President's Council for Sports really official government business in regards to the Hatch Act? That's an honorary council that doesn't enact policy or formulate rules. Interesting point. Interesting point. But I mean, if it is a President's Council, I don't know. It's I'm not in the room. I'm not in the room. But I would like to be. So right now, Joe Biden or any other candidates out there, please put me on your President's Council for sports. I was a high school athlete. I'm a sports enthusiast, as evidenced by I'm wearing a ball cap. I am wearing a ball cap. I would show up to meetings if you would reimburse me for any airfare or provide accommodations. I wouldn't mind staying in the White House if I had to travel to Washington, but I would stay at the Watergate Hotel or wherever. And I would be able to truly answer Rob Schaefer's question right now, or address this comment. So please, anyone watching, if you have an in to President Biden or anyone who has any pull in regards to the President's Council on Sports, consider me. I love sports. I love sports. I'm a good sports fan. I'm a solid sports fan. I play baseball, football, and basketball fantasy sports. Baseball fantasy sports is no joke. It's a marathon. Those fools play 162 games. I got to pay attention to there is a lot of just nonsense, just useless baseball knowledge, backup shortstops, the fourth outfielder, platoon situations, a setup man who might get a couple of saves. Like, all that information is up. I know too much about that crap. Let me in on the President's Council. Okay? And then I can get back to Rob Schaefer in a knowledgeable way instead of just hypothesizing. Thank you. Matasaro said, I would literally do 2 whole sit-ups if you were the one in charge of it when I was in school. It was Arnold. Yes, I remember that. And at the same time, he was a bit iffy, so I abstained. Yeah. You know what? Arnold has, like, I hedged on Arnold for a little while, but you know what? It takes someone like Trump to really shine, to put people in a whole new light. Like, Donald Trump made me a fan, like, of Mitt Romney, more or less. Also, there was a good documentary about Mitt Romney post the election. I was a huge Obama supporter. But the documentary about Mitt Romney after the 2012, that came out after the 2012 election, really humanized the guy. And like, he just seemed a little bit robotic, but now, compared to all the other Republicans who are like January 6th apologists, Romney seems okay. Papa Wild's quit cold turkey. Oh yeah, Papa Wild's quit sports cold turkey 5 years ago. I know. I miss you. Come on back. The water's fine. Quit fantasy. Quit fantasy baseball. Yeah, used to be my fantasy pal. Now, just my pal. Like a fine wine, Arnold has aged, says Matasaro. Yes. The Octodad. Simon changing names faster than faster than Elizabeth Taylor changed husbands. I don't know. That was the worst. That was all I had there. Sorry. I'm going to work to do better on that. But Octodad says it's the fantasy league. We have to bench guys for suffering from anal fissures. God forbid. God forbid. Debbie Butterfield. It's a two Debbie day. My mom and Travis's mom, Debbie Butterfield, in the house. I do agree with you about the Romney documentary. I was surprised at his openness and letting the cameras in on his crushing defeat. I did see him in a different light, right? Yeah. Humanize the guy. Andy McLean saying, I'd like to get your thoughts on all the NFL broadcasting shifts. Aikman and Buck to ESPN, Michaels and Herb to Amazon, etc. Listen, I like it. I am not brand loyal. I am not brand loyal to like, oh, Joe Buck, you gotta stay with Fox. Although I thought it was sweet that Erin Andrews was talking about how much she was going to miss her guys, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. So I like those guys on Monday Night Football. Although when it comes to Monday Night Football, I'm a Manning cast guy. That Manning cast. Nate, if you're still listening, Papa Wilds, the Manning cast. I don't know if you ever watched that on ESPN2. It'll bring you back to football a little bit. I think the Manning cast is really good. So I hope that keeps going. That's where I'm at with Monday Night Football. So I'm a huge Manning cast fan. Peyton and Eli with their guests, it's just fun. It's just like their openness, they're goofing around. It's like you're hanging out with these two goofy dudes, and then you get just enough of the game, but lots of good chit chat. So way more entertaining. But if you're gonna have the game on without sound while you're doing something, then just keep it on regular Monday Night Football. But yeah, I'm not brand loyal. Like I like Al Michaels. I like him well enough. He's had a few weird like political comments that have made me like be like, oh, all right, a little disappointed. But listen, people are going to have different points of views on things. Like at this point, we you can't let unless it's horrific. I think you got to have a little give and take there. Yeah, but I like Aikman and Buck going to Monday Night Football, though. I think that's cool. Michaels, yeah, that's going to be interesting. They're going to have live games on Amazon, so that'll. I like it. I like all of it. I'm in. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. All right, more trending topics. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Debbie Butterfield says, I can't see either Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk running for a high political office in the near future. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a perfect example. I mean, yeah, governor of California. Yeah, it would be weird. That would be weird. I mean, what's his name from who ran for president? The former mayor of New York, Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg. That was what a nightmare. Like that was like, he's like, he's in and he's out. It was like boom. That's what I should have pulled when I was talking about Simon's name changes. Simon's changing his avatar names faster than Michael Bloomberg got in and out of the presidential race. There you go.
Heyo.
Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome. Trying to keep up my sideman.
What else is happening? And did you stop by to mention?
I just wanted to give you a good heyo. Felt that one coming on, and I guess if I had to, you saw Don't Look Up. I know you saw it because you talked about it on Binge Boys, the podcast.
Yes, of course.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like we're entering an age where for billionaire types, the Musks, the Bezos and the like, a more realistic version of Mark Rylance in that movie where there's going to be more opportunity for them just to be separate from the system but imparting their influence over it. Perhaps. as a lobbyist as opposed to a candidate and the rules and stressors that brings on.
Mm-hmm.
Feels
Yeah.
like, yeah, yeah,
I mean, and they probably already do. I mean, the way oligarchs influence the day to day in Russia,
mm-hmm,
I mean, the, obviously, it's like the Koch brothers and,
yeah,
George Soros. And I'm not, like, I'm not saying George Soros in a way that, like, Alex Jones is like, George Soros! But no, but like people with a lot of money who influence politics,
yeah.
they have undue influence. It's yeah, it's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie Butterfield asking which Sunday NFL show is my favorite. She lives for Fox morning NFL pregame. Yeah, you know what? Again, not brand loyal to that either. I like that. The oh, but Simon has a great point. As far as pre and post game shows go, nobody does it like Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq. Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq, the TNT NBA crew. 100%, 100%. Those guys, just the rapport they have, the the jocularity. It is always imitated, never duplicated. But you know what? Now that I think about it, like Debbie Butterfield has a good point because I like Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, and those and that crew. You know who I love as an NFL analyst and just as a post football career dude, Randy Moss. I love that guy. Randy Moss is one of my favorite just personalities and analysts. Always enjoy listening to Randy Moss chat about football and when he weighs in on the subjects that transcend football. Randy Moss, I really am a big fan of him. One of the great receivers. Yeah, one of the all-time greats. Charles Barkley's got a bit of a potato brain, but he's still a national treasure. I mean, Charles Barkley, sometimes he's a goof, and sometimes like he is so raw and incisive. But yeah, but they goof on each other. It's like yeah, but sometimes maybe they put it a little bit in autopilot. Okay, Ice T had a tweet that went super mega viral. And can you bring up Ice T's tweet? Debbie Butterfield, by the way, says, I can see Bill Gates trying to make a run for the presidency. He has the money and the political support. He also has his name on Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs. I don't know if he's going to. And the divorce from his wife Melinda Gates. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Just the whole Epstein thing. I think, yeah. Bill Gates, I think, used a little bit of poor judgment. Or maybe a lot of bit of poor judgment. I don't know. I don't know. Ice-T tweeting, I was robbed at a gas station in New Jersey last night. After my hands stopped trembling, I managed to call the cops, and they were quick to respond and calm me down. My money is gone. The police asked me if I knew who did it. I said yes. It was pump number 9. Boom. Boom. That, and it was trending. It was over 300,000 likes, 350,000 likes there. And that is peak dad joke. Ice-T bringing dad joke heat. Very nice. Very nice. Sir, can you identify the perp from any of these mugshots? And it's just gas station logos. Awesome. Awesome reply. Next time. And then there's a picture of a pump. Financing available. Financing now available. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I knew it was a joke once you said I managed to call the cops. Maybe because Ice-T, he had a famous song with his group Body Count called Cop Killer. Simon said Ice-T's Twitter is great and Ice Cube's kind of disappointing me. I love Ice Cube, but he did manage to mention like some. He did have like a Jews control the media type comment at one point that disappointed me, but I can't help it. I still like the guy, even though he insulted my whole religion. I don't want to go so far that we overshoot Fruffney Films comment. Fruffney, thank you for joining us, by the way. Fruffney Films saying, flight logs are poops when you're on a plane. Bam. Better to have a flight log than flight pebbles. Thank you, Fruffney Films. I can't help it. I'm a sucker for a poop joke. Mild Dairy Lifestyle. As someone who grew up on late 80s and 90s hip hop, I never thought I'd like Ice-T more than Ice Cube. I still love Ice Cube. You're never going to. He will never not have a place in my heart. I saw him once when I went to see a talk show, and I was standing. This is a good 15, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, probably. I went to see a talk show here in Los Angeles, and I was standing in line, and Ice Cube walked through the parking lot, and I went like this, yay, yay, because that's one of his little shout outs in some of his songs. Yay, yay, we be clubbing. And he turned and looked, and I went like this, Cube, or something like that, and he gave me one of these. It gave me a little thrill. I'm not going to lie. Rob Schaefer said, if I ever need a good laugh, I load up on episode of Law & Order SVU where Ice-T runs. Seeing him run instantly brings me to laughter. I'll have to look for that. Thank you for the hot tip, Rob Schaefer. That's great. Simon gives thumbs up to Fruffney. Can we acknowledge how bad Body Count was? You know what?
No.
Yeah, I have to agree with Travis. I thought Body Count had a couple of bangers. Like they were, it was like rap metal, and I don't know. I thought it was like just gritty and grimy enough. I did not hate Body Count. Simon has a question for Rob Schaefer. Is Ice-T's running worse than Steven Seagal's? Great question. Gas tax rebates. So speaking of gas prices, people are pushing for California. And as a Californian, as a New Jersey guy by way of California, they're asking, what is it possible to get those gas tax rebates? Because there's a gas tax here in California. Yeah, hook me up with that rebate. We're proposing, so Gavin Newsom, we're proposing $11 billion in relief, including a $9 billion tax refund for rising gas prices, $400 per registered car, 3 months of free public transit. Boom. I like that, Gavin Newsom. Glad you were not recalled, Gavin Newsom. That recall would have been gruesome. Glad they stayed with Newsom. So that's cool. That's cool. I would like a $400. $400? Yes, please. $400? That's 1 or 2 new pairs of Jordans. For my walking, so I don't have to drive the Volvo. Fruffney films, I grew up with strict parents, so the only ice I got to listen to was vanilla. So sorry. So sorry. Oh, also, I, I'm sorry to bury the lead. If you go to YouTube and look up Screen Junkies Ride Along 2, you can see my mom and I interview Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. And it is hard for me to dislike a man who was very kind and lovely to my mother. Very kind and lovely to my mother. Rob Schaefer saying, I wonder if Tesla owners will be eligible for the $400 tax rebate. Rob Schaefer! Bringing the heat, asking questions, asking great questions. There it is. There's me looking serious and just like getting like trying to like look at like look at the way I'm standing. Look at my wide stance to get down to my mom's level. And right there, we are interviewing the lovely Olivia Munn and the debonair Dr. Ken Jeong. And my mom asked Dr. Ken about the medication she was on, Norvest. And then right there is me and my mom, and you could see Kevin Hart double over with laughter and Ice Cube clearly smiling. Like look at his cheek. He's like your cheek goes up when you smile. Ice Cube definitely smiling right there. And oh yeah, there it is. Travis, you are killing it. And the best line. Listen, I set him up. My mom, like I wrote the questions for my mom, and the best question that my mom, like, stuck the landing on the delivery. My mom asked Ice Cube, so you wrote a song, you famously had a song, F the police, and she actually said the word. Now you play a policeman in this movie. What happened? And they lost it. And it was it's one of the best, it's one of the great moments of my life. My mom asking that of Ice Cube. And Ice Cube and Kevin Hart both lost it. And Ice Cube's response was, first he said, you let your mom say that? Or you made your mom say that? Either way. And then he said, well, what happened? My mom washed my mouth out with soap. And he was such a great sport about it. So, yeah. Simon saying Ice Cube is much better musically than Ice-T, just based on Twitter feed. Ice-T is better. Right. Although, Simon, aren't you a huge fan of the Big Three basketball league? Travis, have you ever watched any Big Three? I know you're a big basketball fan.
Heck yeah, I have. I have a problem.
I'll watch some Big Three.
I have a problem.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, watch ISO Joe take the MVP, and what was it? I think this first or second year, Nate Robb trying to use it as an audition to get back in the NBA.
Yeah, it was an audition for him to get knocked out by Jake Paul.
It was really bad.
Yeah. Fruffney films. Remember when I made my mom watch? I forced my mom to watch Human Centipede. Yes, Human Caterpillar.
You didn't.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of our videos. My mom and I watched. We had a series where we'd watch uncomfortable movies together.
How
including
dare
Human Centipede, 50 Shades of Grey, and 50 Shades Darker.
Your mom's a trooper.
She is a trooper. She is a trooper. Mild Dairy Lifesavers hoping Jamal Crawford gets in the league. Has anyone watched the second Human Centipede? Yes, I've watched Human Centipede 1 and 2. I haven't watched the third one, though. The second Human Centipede is nightmare fuel. Like, they're both nightmare fuel, but the second one is just extra horrific.
My roommate 2 years ago was a human centipede for Halloween.
Great costume.
Yeah, 2 blow-up dolls taped to her butt.
Great costume. Stacy says Travis is coming in hot, coming in loud. So, Travis, you want to turn it down just a titch. And Stacy says iced tea should be turned into ice yum yum. I like it. I like it. Simon, yeah, and Stacy's like, what's up? With Simon changing his avatar so many times. And Stacy, what's your favorite baseball team? Stacy says she'll be my fantasy baseball pal. Stacy, I want to know what your favorite baseball team. You're in Texas, so are you Rangers or Astros? Houston Astros or Texas Rangers? Texas Rangers play in Arlington. Astros obviously play in Houston or just outside of Houston. Let me know, Stacy. I want to know. By the way, shout out to everyone. Oh, Stacy, go Rangers. Rangers had a couple of good pickups in the offseason. They are looking promising this year. Very cool. SJ Comic-Con videos. Thank you, Andy. I had a lot of... Listen, I like going around and sticking a microphone in people's face. Am I all ready for the Oscars? Hell yeah, we'll talk. We'll be talking Oscars tomorrow. And then Monday, you better believe we're gonna do a full Oscars wrap up. Oh, my friend, listen, your Pal Hal show, bringing people together. My guy Andy McLean, my homegirl Stacy, Rangers Nation unite. I like it. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. The Rangers bringing in Marcus Semien, signing him from the Astros. Oh, and getting Corey Seager from the Dodgers. Huge pickup. Sad to see Corey Seager leave the Dodgers, being here in LA. Dodgers, my National League team. Fruffney Films loves the Power Rangers. Go Blue Ranger, go Green Ranger. Oh, which was the Power Ranger that murdered someone? Travis?
Excuse me?
I asked, did I stutter?
No, but I wasn't listening.
Oh, who was the Power Ranger that murdered someone?
Let me check that out real quick.
If any of our listeners know. Stacy, I'll ask you this. Do you have an all-time favorite Texas Ranger player? All-time favorite baseball player? Same for you, Andy. And by the way, Travis, Stacy, still saying you're coming in a bit loud. Green Ranger, Fruffney Film saying, it was the Ranger, the Power Ranger, who ended up killing someone with a samurai sword. Earlier, my friend Andy McLean asked me if I was able to check out the 5-minute deleted scene. Juan Gone. Oh, big bat. Love me some Juan Gone. Andy, now you're speaking my language. I had Juan Gonzalez on a couple of fantasy baseball teams, that's for sure. Michael Young. Oh yeah, Michael Young was a great Ranger. Travis?
There is a child actor who was on the first season of the show as a kid. There may be more than one case, but
one of the Power Rangers.
Skylar De Leon, some guy tied 2 people to a cinder block and threw them in the ocean or something. Oh my goodness!
What?
Ha! Yacht murder. Yeah, it was a yacht murder.
You're coming in a little bit loud. Did you? By the way,
let me tweak that down a little bit.
Great, great.
More.
Thank you, thank you,
Jeez,
thank
there
you.
might be more of
Appreciate
these.
it, appreciate it. Thank you.
This is a whole
Appreciate it,
thing.
thank you. Oh yeah, Ruben Sierra. Love me some Ruben Sierra from back in the day. Very nice, very nice.
Oh yeah, no, there was a guy. Yep.
Yeah, yep, yep,
Yep.
yep, yep.
Yep, yep, yep,
All
yep,
right,
yep, yep.
so shifting gears. Barry Keoghan. Listen, Batman spoilers here. Batman spoilers. So at the end of the Batman, there's a very short scene once Riddler gets arrested. That's funny. Fruffney says I should keep telling Travis he's loud no matter how quiet he gets. Travis, you're blowing out my ears. You're blowing out my ears. There you go. There you go. That's some good yes anding, Travis. Nicely done. That's some good yes and. All right. So Barry Keoghan.
Did you just give me notes? I mean, thank you, but
I can't help it. I teach 3 classes a week.
what is
I
this?
got it on the brain.
301? What is this? 201?
Nicely done. Nicely done. Listen, are you auditioning for Herald?
On what? Zoom?
Yeah. Barry Keoghan is in a very short scene with the Riddler once the Riddler gets locked up at the end of the Batman. If you haven't seen it by now, see it. It's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good Batman. Too long. Good half hour too long. Just dropped today. Batman releases deleted Joker scene with Barry Keoghan and Robert Pattinson. And let me tell you this. Barry Keoghan's Joker, he doesn't have good skin. This Joker would benefit from one of those, either like one of those Beverly Hills plastic surgeons or Proactive. You know, the Jessica Simpson, P. Diddy. Yeah. Really could use some Proactive. But we have a special guest who wanted to comment on the Barry Keoghan Joker. Travis, can you get in here and give a little station identification and tell people how they can communicate with the show while I go let our special guest into the studio?
I would love to.
Thank you.
You are watching and or listening and or both to the Your Pal Hal Show live on Backchannel. You can find us every weekday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time, and all other time zone equations there within. You can find us by going to your smart device, I dare not say the name unless I activate it, and say, open Backchannel. And then if you want to get in the conversation, use the magic word say. You can say, and then whatever comment you like. We'll hear it, we'll see it, we can reply, and then we're having a conversation. You can also go to YouTube, Backchannel's YouTube page, and find us there. And I
am vengeance. I am the night. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Hi, Batman.
Travis, have you been keeping your nose clean?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm trying to find your Chiron. Not going well. There he is.
Travis.
Yes.
I heard you went to a concert last night.
I did.
Did you see any suspicious activity?
There was a baby.
Who took a baby to a concert?
Some elder emo guy. I don't know. He looked to be like in his mid-30s, but was still wearing a hoodie.
I really don't like when a parent takes a situation where a parent takes a child to a theater type situation. If I could just tell you, I got into, when I was a kid, something went down with my parents as we were leaving a theater.
Oh no. Oh, we're barely into this, and here we are. Oh no, I'm sorry.
I was leaving a movie theater with my mother and father, whose names I will not say.
Yeah, good.
I'm not going to tell you who's under this cowl. Ask me, who's under this cowl?
Who's under the cowl?
Shut your mouth. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. The first part felt unnecessary. Sure. Good on you, though.
My parents were shot. And now it's like I can barely remember. Like, I piece it together in my head. Like, sometimes I remember it and I hear the assailant saying, "You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" And then sometimes it kind of just happens. Like, I really have varied recollections of it. It's a little fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy. It's like I buried my trauma. All right, enough of my crying. So, there's new footage of the Joker. New footage of the Joker in Arkham Asylum. Shout out to Greg. He likes my costume. Greg says Batman don't have a beard. Greg, oh.
Hey, he is busy.
I'm busy. I didn't have time to shave and listen. I don't have a bathroom in the Batcave with a proper mirror and faucet. You ever see the Batcave? You ever see a bathroom in the Batcave? No, I got to go get in the escalator, go upstairs, shave. So, sorry. Also, wasn't the Ben Affleck Batman a little scruffy? Travis. Hey, Travis.
Yes.
Did Ben Affleck's Batman have a 5 o'clock shadow?
Yeah, I think so. You know what? He did. Hold on. Let's confirm this.
Just my friend Greg.
Yep. That he did.
So, Greg, sorry to rain on your parade, but Batfleck, more like beard fleck. Batfleck, more, look at that. Beard fleck. Yes. Same. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
And 5 o'clock.
I am him, he is me. Me is him. I am me. Me, you are. Anyway, Andy McLean says every spot in the Batcave is a bathroom. I'm not going to lie, there's guano. But Andy McLean, I'll also say this. I don't, let's just say, I don't leave a flight log in the Batcave. All right? I will do number ones in the Batcave. I don't drop a deuce in the Batcave. That's my rule of thumb. Okay? Number 1, have some fun. Number 2, not for you. All right? That's my rule in the Batcave. So if you ever find yourself in the Batcave with me, looking at the big screen of like crime happening all over Gotham City and whatnot, feel free to walk over to the corner and take a leak. If you got to take care of a big job, well, you can either go upstairs or there's a Chinese restaurant down the street. You should get a butler to clean the bathroom, Tim Rothfuss says. Well, I don't want to give too much away because, maybe if I had a butler, let's say his name hypothetically is Halfred, he does not like to, let's just say he doesn't like to pick up the flight log. He doesn't like to retrieve, Halfred does not like to retrieve the flight log. Is this the one Batman asks Alfred to hold his hand? No comment. No comment. So anyway, Stacy likes Batman and not just the costume either. Well, appreciate that, Stacy. Thank you. Shout out to Ella in Florida. Shout out to Princess in Florida. David in California. What up? I am the Knight. I am Batman. I am the Dark Knight. Oh boy. All right. So there's a new trailer. There's a new 5-minute deleted scene from the Batman, the new Robert Pattinson Batman movie, which is sort of autobiographical. It's like my biography. And there's a deleted scene with the Barry Keoghan as the Joker. And I'm going to tell you how that shapes up to the real Joker. So can you get some pictures? Let's see. Yeah. So I'm just going to put this out there. The real Joker that I've had to deal with absolutely has better skin. Like, took care of his skin a lot better than this guy. Yeah, he had some like sores or something around his mouth that are a little scarring. But look at this guy. He's just got the just scars and pockmarks everywhere. The Joker was a lot smoother. I'm just, there's no way around it. This guy, very, like, you could see his pores, like, really just has not taken care of himself. Yeah, like, worse, his skin's is in worse condition than that of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Thank you, Mild Dairy Lifesavers, for that. Yeah, really, just, Marjorie Taylor Greene, like, she's got a mug on her worse than Killer Croc. You know what I'm saying? Like, that Marjorie Taylor Greene just got a mug on her worse than Killer Croc. And, yeah, just a real nightmare. So, yeah, this Barry Keoghan, and he's pretty giggly. He's pretty giggly. Joker's laugh was a little different. Like, this Barry Keoghan Joker was kind of like he. It was like a little more high pitched. The actual Joker that I deal with, is more of a guttural, like So, yeah, there's that. Tim Rothfuss chiming in. He needs to see a dermatologist. I like that. I see what you did there, Tim. And I like it. And well, I'll also say this. That, bring up any other images from this trailer. There's the bat. There's Barry Keoghan there. So, yeah. This, there you go. And, the scene was a little bit Silence of the Lambs for me. It's like when Clarice goes and visits Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, his hair, his scalp is all jacked up. He could use a little bit of that Prose shampoo that I heard that comes with a scalp mask. You can order a scalp mask. Oh yeah, just his face really. He needs to see a plastic surgeon. Just got a lot going on. So, all right, there you go. And I just want to give a warning to everybody out there who's hanging out here. All right, don't do the crimes. They say you do the crime, you do the time. Not when Batman's around. You do the crime, and then Batman will hospitalize you, regardless of what the crime is. Listen. I don't go to therapy. I don't take any. I'm not on meds. My therapy is doling out extrajudicial beatings, just serving up. Listen, what's on the menu? Beatdowns, and there's plenty of them. Jaywalking, beatdown. Shoplifting, beatdown. Your parking meter is expired, I will beat you down. You run a red light, oh, I'll pull you over in the Batmobile and then beat you down. I beat people up because I'm sad because my parents got killed. What don't you get? Not well. I'm not a well guy. Very, very dysfunctional. Does Batman beat down financial crimes? I'll beat down a white-collar criminal. I'll walk into your office and put your head through your computer screen. Sure. I'll take your foot and break your ankle. If you're in your fancy Gucci loafers, if you are insider trading, absolutely, Matasaro. Any crime, you will do the time, and by do the time, I mean in the hospital, recovering. I swear to you. I swear to you. All right. Don't commit any crimes, and we're going to be phone scammers. I will use my bat targeting systems to find out where the signal's coming from, and I will fly there in my bat jet, and I will unleash holy hell. I'll hit him in the groin with a batarang. If you're a phone scammer, prepare to be hit in the groin with a batarang. All right. This was Batman giving you my thoughts on the 5-minute deleted scene of Barry Keoghan's Joker from The Batman.
Thank you very much,
Dark
Batman.
Knight rises!
Love when he comes by. I hope there's maybe a group he goes to or something. I don't know. Maybe he's I'm not sure what his financial status is, but maybe he can get in with one of those sliding scale like teaching centers where you can get therapy based on your income. I can't imagine that they say crime doesn't pay, but fighting crime probably also doesn't pay, if not doesn't pay worse. Anyways, Hal's back.
All right. Batman, he's using my bathroom right now, and before he went in there, he said, "It's gonna be a minute." So, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I think Batman has taken care of a big job in my bathroom. Great. Matasaro says, little known fact, Lucius, we're talking about Lucius Fox, who worked for Wayne Enterprise, worked for Batman, Wayne Enterprises. Maybe I should keep that under wraps. Quit after seeing the Secret Cell network, but changed his mind when Batman let him know they would use it to catch that guy calling about Batmobile's extended warranty. The Batmobile's extended warranty. Excellent. Batmobiles. I was thinking mobile phones for a second as I was reading in real time. Lucius Fox. Yeah. Flight logs. If he's in the house bathroom, it's going to be a flight log. Yes. Folks, it's time for the Twitter deep dive. Every day we take a look at a Twitter account, and Travis.
Sorry.
Got another letter.
Who's this one from?
Dear your pal Hal. I was going to reveal it.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, don't let me. Yeah, do your thing.
At the end, they signed it. Dear
Oh,
your pal Hal, you've talked about all the pizza except ours, and it's too late. Guess what? We are holding your mom hostage. What? Say goodbye to mother. No!
whoa.
Yours truly, Bagel Bites. Is Bagel Bites
Bagel
even
Bites?
pizza?
It's pizza
Is
on a bagel, which means
Yes.
you can eat pizza anytime.
Hold on, I have to call my mom.
Oh, jeez. All right, this is bad.
I have to call my mom.
All right.
Okay. I'm calling
This is
my
nefarious.
mom.
Is Batman still there?
Can you hear that ring?
Yeah, yeah.
My mom.
Hi.
Mom. Oh,
Hi.
oh, yes.
Hear that ring?
Is someone there with you?
No, I'm alone.
Oh my
I was just
God.
taking a little nap.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. They lied. They were lying. The people at Bagel Bites, I don't know if you're watching the show or if you're taking a nap, but
Yeah, I'm snoozing and watching.
oh, well, glad I can lull you to sleep.
Not really. Kind of fun.
You're okay, Mom?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh God. All right. I love you.
Someone did ring my bell at 12 o'clock last night.
Who rang your bell?
I don't know. I thought it was that guy that wanted to take blood.
Oh God. The at home healthcare provider,
Yeah.
the traveling nurse.
Yeah.
Oy vey. All right, Mom.
Didn't let him in, though.
There's one of the people in the chat is asking, is that code for something? Ring my bell.
No, it's not code. It's just someone that...
We're talking about a doorbell, but there is a song
Yeah.
from the 70s. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Have you ever heard that song, Mother?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Mom.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean, keep it clean. All right, well, I'm glad you're okay. Bagel Bites was lying. Those filthy little snack providers.
Yeah, keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Oh, and there's an old saying that radio DJs would say to callers: "Turn down your
What's that?
radio." But I did call you.
Oh.
I did call you.
Yeah.
That's
Should
okay.
turn
That's
down the
okay.
TV.
No. It's quite all right. Mother, I love you. Everyone's asking about this blood collector. My mom she was recovering, doing well from a surgery, right, Mom?
Right. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, doing fine, on the mend, trending upward. And there are healthcare providers that come, so she doesn't have to go into the doctor's office every week or couple weeks and take her blood. So there was one guy who was just like, he was a little bit weird. Right, Mom?
Very, very weird. Khan.
Khan was his name. Everyone loves you.
Deborah,
Everyone loves
anything
you, by the
need.
way. Oh, and Simon wants to know if you're aware of Rent-A-Gent. Yeah, you were here. Didn't you mention? Isn't that your creation?
I mentioned Rent-A-Gent.
Yes, that was your
that's my
creation. Your
big creation from the 70s.
Oh, gotcha.
Rent-A-Gent.
Oh my goodness. And
Yeah.
Khan and Fruffney Film says we love you, Mom. All right, Mom. I'm gonna let you go, but maybe
All
you'll
right, I'll
stop by
continue
tomorrow,
watching.
right?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes. All right. We might
To
have.
discuss something.
Yes, we might have you via video tomorrow, correct?
Oh, I'll just have to put a little makeup on.
Oh, sure.
Spruce up a
Listen,
little.
come as you are. You can do no wrong, Mother. I love you.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Yeah,
not.
that was a great bit you did for the show with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Very nice. The way you
Oh,
put it
well,
together.
takes one to know one.
Yes, I enjoyed.
You did wonderful. You
listening
did
to that.
wonderful, Mother.
Yeah, it was a great time in Miami that we had.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yes, they flew us all the way to Miami. We were living it up.
First class.
We were living it up.
First class all the way.
Yes, Queen for a day. Queen for a day.
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed that.
All right, Mother, I love you, and I'm very glad you're not in a hostage situation.
Yeah, who knows who could that have been at 12 o'clock at night? Very, very suspicious.
You know what? Double lock the door. Make sure you do the deadbolt and the handle and the chain and everything. And
Well, you know what? I put a chair against the doorknob. You know how you do that? You slip the chair under the doorknob.
oh yeah, that's
just to
old
be
school.
sure.
Sure. Just to be sure.
Yeah.
All right.
3 locks in it. No, I have 2 bolts, 2 chains. You know, I have that bottom chain,
Yeah.
and then I have
Oh
all
yeah.
the other locks.
All right. It's a real Fort Knox.
Yeah.
All right, Mother, I'm going to let you go. Now we got to look at those bastards' bagel bites that threatened you. All right?
Well, how would they know where to get a hold of me?
I don't know. I mean,
That's
unless it
really
was
shocking.
Travis. Unless it was Travis.
No, he wouldn't give out my address.
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, you know, I am on
Travis says he did not.
advertising.
Oh, well, you know what?
I blame the internet.
Advertising the real estate.
Yes.
They
Oh, yeah,
could,
doing
you know,
doing your real estate business. All right, Mother, I'm going to let you
they
go.
could find me.
Mother, I'm going to let
All
you
right,
go.
sweetheart. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Love you. See you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.
Good job, sweetheart. Good job.
Thanks, Mother.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye to Travis. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's my mother.
Wow, I'm glad she's all
Deborah.
right.
Glad. Yeah, she is not. She is not being held hostage by the Bagel Boys of Bagel Bites.
Bagel Boys.
Andy McLean, yes, my mother definitely has a lovely northeastern accent. Thank you, Jersey in the house. All right, let's take a look at the Twitter account belonging to Bagel Bites. They are very salty about not being invited to not being featured on the show. So here we go, Bagel Bites. Now please keep my mom out of this. Bagel Bites, there they are. Very straightforward. Pizza on a bagel. We can all agree on that. Okay, I suppose. 31,000 followers. I've seen more. I've seen more followers than that. Not that impressive. All right, let's scroll up and see what's happening. Okay. Go ahead and phone in the rest of the work week. Tell your boss Bagel Bite said it was okay and see how that goes over. Well, I mean, that sounds like a recipe for trouble, Bagel Bites. I'm not going to lie. That sounds troubling. By the way, their last... Oh, well, but now it makes sense because this is from December 2021. So Bagel Bites is practically they're an inactive Twitter account. When was the last time you tweeted? Why do you no longer tweet, Bagel Bites, yet you still harassed me with a scary letter? Rob Schaefer saying, now call Debbie Butterfield. I will leave that to Travis if he wants to incorporate that into the show at some point.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do that after Bagel Bites?
I mean, yeah, we have to do it today. Actually, I just looked at the time. We are running up against it here a little bit. So we'll see if it pleases the court and there's time, sure. And if not, any other day it'd be fine. We can bug my mom anytime, I bet.
Right on. All good. Put out some Bagel Bites for Santa and see what he says. He'll probably be like, oh, I mean, milk and cookies would have been nice, but this is okay too, or something. Yeah, they're too busy extorting show hosts to tweet, says Tim Rothfuss, right? Is Neil Breen the writer for Bagel Bites social media? I'm sure that's a great joke, but I don't get it. Is It is lunchtime, Eastern Central Time at least. Eat some Bagel Bites, but also have fun. Great. It's a little feckless. Also, yeah, it's just a dormant account. Travis, do you want to scroll? On December 16th, 2021, Bagel Bites just tweeted Bagel Bites. That's like a lowest common denominator tweet. Like, honestly, just tweeting your name. And then Bagel Bites tweet. This one I like, though. Bagel Bites, but like with a top hat. Okay, I can get behind that. Travis. Yeah, Simon's like, okay, this is a... Oh, I'm just asking you to scroll.
Okay.
Our list for Santa. Bagel Boots, Bagel Boat, Bagel Light Bright, baseball bat? Close enough. Oh, it's like you just tweeted Bagel Bites a bunch of times. You couldn't tweet your own name. Yeah, it's a lazy Twitter feed. I'm out on Bagel Bites and all in on pizza rolls. You know what? Simon's right. Honestly, like the Bagel Bites sleep at the wheel, whereas Totino's pizza rolls shifting it into high gear. Bagel Bites coasting through life. Pizza plus bagel equals pizza bagel. If you replace the tires of a car with 4 Bagel Bites, it would not go very far. True. Bagel Bites, unless you blend them up into a smoothie, then in that case, bagel sips. All right, you know what? When they tweet, they got some decent ones. I better tell Sarah I said what? Send my regards. What I literally, I'm like a goldfish. What did I say? Tim Rothfuss, their Twitter account. Oh, Simon's right. Simon is right. Yes. Simon, listen, Simon, you are right. I would say you're right more often than a broken clock, more than twice a day. Tim Rothfuss says their Twitter account is the equivalent of actual Bagel Bites. Feckless. All right, we're done. Rob Schaefer says Bagel Bites are to pizza what 311 is to music. Utter garbage to experience. I love it when Rob Schaefer goes hard at 311. Fellow Omaha, Nebraska. Back on March 11th, Rob Schaefer was like dropping some truth bombs about 311. It was great. Very nice, Rob Schaefer. All right, it's not 311. It's 12:41 on the West Coast, right here in the home office of the Your Pal Hal Show, Los Angeles, California. And right now, it is time to do some recs and reviews. The tomato meter is active for a couple of new movies I want to talk about coming out this weekend, and we're going to take a look at what the critics are saying to see is there anything worthwhile. First off, we've got a big film coming out with Channing Tatum and The Lost City. The Lost City. All right, and the reviews are pretty good. 76% critics, 89% on the audience score. Let's go. Let's scroll down. Let's see who else is in the movie. There we go. Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, and a host of other folks. Divine Joy Randolph, Oscar Nunez, Patty Harrison, who I've enjoyed, Bowen Yang from SNL, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was fun in one of the trailers. Oh, Adam Nee. I know. I used to know Adam back in the day. Very nice, very nice. Directed by directed by these brothers, Adam Nee and Aaron Nee. Very nice, very nice. Simon, not a fan of the trailers. All right, let's check out some of the reviews. Let's hear what a couple of the critics are having to say. All right, this movie is be in theaters this weekend. All right. Scott Tobias from The Reveal. The Lost City is a subtweet of contemporary Hollywood. It's also capitulation. So it's a positive review, but he only it has the tomato, but that seems like a negative because it only gives it 2.5 out of 5. So I don't know what's up with that. Adam Graham of Detroit News gives it a B- and says, it doesn't rewrite the book on adventure-based rom-coms, but for a few hours in the jungle, one could find a lot worse. All right. Tim Rothfuss saying it's given out a Romancing the Stone type vibe. By the way, Greg said goodbye. Greg, if you're leaving so long, very nice having you. Also, I want to give a shout out to Hungry Chipmunk in California. Thanks for joining us. Xavier, glad to have you here. Matthew in California. Karen in Arizona. What up? Exclusive Perch in Texas. Thanks for being here. Aiden in California. By the way, if you're just joining us, we are looking over some of the reviews for a couple of new movies dropping this weekend, including Lost City. And please, if you have just joined us, tell us what you're snacking on. Or what's the last thing you ate? Always want to know that. This is a very snack-forward zone, a snack-friendly zone. If you want to call this the snack zone, I ain't mad at that. All right, a couple of more reviews for The Lost City. A B- from Carolyn Sleed in Fox 10 Phoenix. The Lost City adds up to a comedic effort that's not bad, exactly. It's just that when a movie is this close to being great, you wish it could have kept searching for treasure instead of settling for staying back at base camp. Gotcha. Okay. Brian Truitt, USA Today top critic, says, The Lost City isn't a bad movie. It's sufficiently ridiculous for those seeking a gonzo escape with A- listers. Ooh, shots fired at Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. They're A- listers, not A-listers. 2.5 out of 4. Barry Hertz, Globe and Mail, says, and he gives it a bad review. This is a splat instead of a tomato. A relentlessly and eventually exhausting middle ground effort that is made all the more frustrating because it's so very close to reaching the platonic ideal of schlock. So a lot of people say, oh, so close, but just missed. Jordan Hoffman of the AV Club says, anyone who watches this motion picture and says they truly disliked it is probably telling a fib. Okay, now that I like. It's like, okay, you know what? Like it or not, you're going to like it. Manola Dargis, I enjoy her from the New York Times. For the most part, The Lost City delivers exactly what it promises. A couple of highly polished avatars quipping and hitting their marks while occasionally being upstaged by their second bananas. Okay. And then let's see, Ann Hornaday from the Washington Post. Even gifts as prodigious as Bullock's and Tatum's can't keep The Lost City afloat. All right, there you go. The Lost City. Generally positive reviews. And then one more film that I'm interested in. One more review. One more review. Simon of Twitter says, "I haven't laughed this hard since Regarding Henry," which is a sad and depressing movie. Thank you, Simon, with Harrison Ford. Okay, up next, Everything, Everywhere, All the Time. Everything, Everywhere, All the Time. 96% on the tomato meter. Wow, 96%. With featuring Michelle Yeoh, legend Michelle Yeoh, by the way, and Stephanie Hsu, Ke Huy Quan, James Hong, another legend. I don't say that lightly. Check out James Hong's IMDb. It is off the charts. Jamie Lee Curtis, Jenny Slate. All right, 96%. That's crushing the tomato meter. Let's read a couple of the reviews for this film. Let's read it. Let's read them and weep. What do we got? What do we got, Travis, on the old tomato meter?
Sorry, it takes a second for everything to get all kind of combobulated. From the main page.
Sure.
There we go.
There we go. A.O. Scott of the New York Times chiming in. Whoa. Yes, the movie is a metaphysical multiverse galaxy brain head trip, but deep down and also right on the surface, it's a bittersweet domestic drama, a marital comedy, a story of immigrants striving, and a hurt-filled ballad of mother-daughter love. That sounds wild. Very cool. Isaac Feldberg, Daniel's latest aim to map out the multiverse so much as spin and pin you to its Daniel's latest effort doesn't aim to map out the multiverse so much as spin and pin you to its walls, Gravitron style, with the centrifugal force of their hyperactivity outtray imaginations. All right, cool. Derek Smith, Slant Magazine. This film works magic by embracing excess, finding a kind of harmony and possibility within it, and reminding us of the beauty and lunacy of the human experience along the way. Yeah, Gravitron is pretty cool, way to put it. Randy Myers of the San Jose Mercury News. Travis, do you ever come across the San Jose Mercury News when you're up in Northern California?
Like the building itself or the paper? Or
the paper.
Yeah, it's there. I see it. East Bay is a little far removed from the San Jose Mercury News. We're closer to the San Francisco Chronicle and things like that. We got the East Bay Times where I'm from.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir. Simply put, it's brilliant, and I'm dying to see it again. Wow. Tim Grierson, Screen International. This whirling cinematic dervish does a little bit of everything all at once. Not always satisfying, but never with any hesitation. Cool. This movie sounds wild. Can you scroll back to can you go back to the synopsis? I just want to read the synopsis of this film real quick on the Rotten Tomatoes page. Thank you, Travis. It's 12:51 right here in the afternoon in Los Angeles, California. 3:51 on the East Coast. 2:51 in Omaha, Nebraska, the home of Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. And 8:51 in London, England.
Actually don't have much in terms of a synopsis here. They have a little bit of movie info that has not quite a slug line, but...
Directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, collectively known as Daniels, the film is a hilarious and big-hearted sci-fi action adventure about an exhausted Chinese-American woman, Michelle Yeoh, who can't seem to finish her taxes.
Okay. Bury the lead much.
Yeah. Produced by the Russo brothers, among other folks. You know them from various Marvel efforts. There you go. There was one, yeah, it looked to be super positive reviews, 95% on the tomato meter.
I would
So-
be remiss if I also didn't mention that this movie is scored by one of my absolute favorite artists, the band Sun Lux, which so far the singles they've released from the score have had incredible collabs with like David Byrne and Mitski and Moses Sumney, and the music itself is mind-bending, and I'm sure it's going to be a
wow.
perfect compliment.
To the gravitron of a film. that
Exactly.
we've, very nice. Very nice. Cool. So there you have it. Everything, everywhere, all the time. I'm very intrigued. Oh, Simon chiming in. Season 3 of Atlanta premieres tonight. Very cool. Atlanta, one of the best shows on TV. One of the best shows on TV. Folks, we're getting right down to it, and it looks like we've come to the end of another Your Pal Hal show, except for one last segment. You know, we've done so much. We've had so much fun. There were some good segments. There were some segments that maybe could have been slightly better. But now it's time for a truly bad segment. It's rejected segments. Rejected segments. And this rejected segment, and I want to thank I want to thank Grass Puddle for wishing upon for making a wish and then telling us what it was at 11:11. I think that's why we had a fun show, Andy McLean. Thank you. Mild Dairy Lifesavers, thank you. Thanks to our special guest, Batman. Today's rejected segment is Hal talks about his 2 tripods. Hal talks about his 2 tripods.
Well, which one's your favorite?
Well, this one is the one I use most.
You got
This
the
one-
squiggly legs? Oh, no, they both
Yeah,
do.
they both got the squiggly legs. This one has white, kind of rubber bottoms. This one has black rubber bottoms.
Okay.
This one has like a smaller, like vice gripper. This
Yeah.
one is a larger one where you can put your whole
be.
phone in.
Yeah,
See,
okay, I see.
you could do this with put the phone in there like there or like here. You could
Yeah.
5 minutes of that. Like
oy.
I was like just figuring out like what to say about these things. It made me very unenthused.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, this one's from iStabilizer. This one's from UBsize. Yeah. That's why it was a rejected segment, folks. We're done here. What a pleasure. And you know what? It makes me feel so good talking to everyone. I really enjoy all the comments and participation, folks. We're going to be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. We're here Monday through Friday. Come on back. Come on back, y'all. And I want to thank everyone again for hanging out, for listening, for watching, and participating. Thanks to producer Travis. Thanks everybody at Backchannel. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.